Yes, this is to my fans, to everyone that usually listens to me. Uh, this is a very touchy, very touchy points I want to make, and I want to take my time to explain this for you and I to understand the difference. You can skip it if you want to, but this is to help you to understand, to better your relationship, to better your marriage, to better your relationship even with God. And I want to make it very clear so that people can understand. And if you really do take your time to understand, you can give me a thumbs up or subscribe me. I want to talk about love. That is one. Then I want to talk about commitment. These two things. I might maybe add faithful to it, but these are the two I want to talk about. Let's say love is love. You can love somebody by meeting them, getting to know them, spending time with them. The more you spend time with the person, you start to like them. Then through like, you start to love them. You can love somebody because they are funny. You can love somebody because they spend more time with you and you start getting closer to them and attached to them. But I'm talking about relationship love. You love someone, you live with them, you spend time with them, you have kids with them, you get married to them because you love them. You go out, you guys do things because you are in love in your relationship. You guys are happy, sit and laugh and do things all together. Everything you guys do it. Sometimes in the beginning of relationship is the best part because there's love. You guys like each other, do things together. This one plans things and then you guys go to the hockey games and so many things. Spend money, go for shopping. So many things happens when it's happening. Those love things is going on. Then through the love, that is when you decided to say, some people it is a mistake. But some people, they decided, okay, maybe we should have a child. Maybe we should move in together. Maybe we should get married. Then they said, yeah, okay, then let's do it. Now, getting into marriage, getting into moving in together, getting into having kids together, that now have nothing to do with the love, people. Now, it's a decision you both took. Or even by a mistake child and deciding to keep the child, it's a decision you guys take, not one. Sometimes, yes, I understand. Some people have to deal with it. Women have to deal with it by taking responsibility of the child by themselves. Yes, but we are not speaking on that right now. We want to speak about decisions that two couples take. Because the love is there, they will make that decision. But when you make that decision of let's get married, now that no one get married to their enemy. They always get married to the ones that they love. Nobody. I don't know if you have ever met someone that have taken money to their enemy and said let's just get married. It does not happen. We always get married to the ones we love. Then the love tends to become hatred. But let's put that aside. You love each other. You move in together. You decide to move in together, you move in together. One, that is a commitment. It's a commitment between you and the person that we are moving in together, we are going to stay together. Now, while time goes on, a child comes in because you guys decided to, or marriage comes in. That becomes a commitment. And that commitment is a commitment that you have to understand that these things comes in between love and builds up to commitment and things goes on. I will never let you go. I will always be with you no matter whatever happens. All these words are you are telling the person that you are committing yourself to them to no matter whatever the situation might be. Now, most of us don't think love can fade away. But I'm telling you guys, love can fade away. How? Love can fade away through when maybe you guys used to go to party, you guys used to travel a lot, you guys used to order food, so many things. Bad behaviors, cheating, abusive, all these things are part of it. It can make love go away. But the point about it is that commitment, don't forget that you commit yourself to something that we are moving in together. And maybe in that movement that you are moving in together, you guys signed a list that for a year to live in that place. Now, that is a commitment. And you have to obey it. And when you get a person that you are renting from and you make a commitment and you signed it, you have to respect that commitment. Only if there's a way out. But commitment in relationship, we make it feels like there's a way out. But anyways, now the fun part that you guys used to have is not the same. Remember, you guys are living in together. You guys are finally married. You guys decided to have a child. All this, one of these things is happening. So now there is no much money or plans that you guys are making plans now. You guys are not just enjoying life to make you guys excited. Now, working is involved. Busy times is involved. Sex the way it was is not the same way anymore. Now, guess what happens? The love is fading away because there was so much happiness that now it's not the same anymore. That is gone away. One person feels like now the relationship is boring. It's boring. Why am I in something that is not? Is dying. But remember, you don't build your relationship on love, because it goes up and down. Even budget, money wise, so many things goes up and down. Even your own kids that you decided to have them, sometimes you get angry towards them. Sometimes the love goes up. Everything have ups and downs in life. So once the love goes down, just remember the commitment you made with that person. The commitment is the most important, not the love, because you can build back love on commitment. You can build back love on believing. we focus on the love so much that we don't focus on the commitment. But two people stand in front of a pastor saying to themselves, I will love you, whether in sickness, whether in wealth, whether in problems, whether in any kinds of situation, things that they say. People write their own vows and tell their husband or their wife, you are the only thing on this world that I care about. I can never live without you, and I'm very happy to marry you. All this stuff people say. But you know, when this love started to fade away, we forget the things we said to that person. We forget. So, did we keep our word? You see, when you based your marriage or your dating, any sort of things, anything, whether it's business, whether you are doing business, a lot of people say, Beyonce, Michael Jackson, all these famous people, they love the music that they are doing, but sometimes it's frustrated. But they commit themselves to it that they are going to be whatever they want to be. So even when the tiredness is in, they commit themselves so much that they want to make their fans happy. So they started to take drugs even to keep them awake to be in the studio. Just the commitment that they have made to their fans that we are going to make sure, or this year I have to drop an album. They commit to you and I, and they make sure that they don't disappoint us. Whether they are making money or not, you can reach to a certain 20-something million dollars, and you can say that is good enough for me, because where I came from, I did not have nothing. So 20-something million, I can stop doing things for my fans and live my life. But they still commit to keep doing things for their fans. When you commit yourself to your husband, you commit yourself to your kids, and the people that were at your wedding looking at you that I'm going to keep this married, for the same people should be proud of me. But guess what happens? We don't care. But no one drag you to the front and invite all these people to make these promises that you're going to be. I get it. Cheating becomes very strange. It's true. Cheating, it does really hurt people's feelings. But nothing in this life comes easy. And when we have faith and we believe in God, all we do is pray to God and let Him know that marriage was not made by men but was made by you. And you have put in yourself to obey Him. So He will come through it for you. So you have to believe that marriage, the most important is that you think the cheating is the problem. How about someone that is married, that they are happy, but one of them have an accident and lose a leg, and the other one walks out of the other one after 5 months? How is that painful? You see, we are in a relationship just to have a partner that will serve us in case of anything. It's the commitment you make. I believe in commitment, not love. I believe in faithfulness, not love. Love them. But even parents sometimes don't even love their kids. But because it's their kids, they have to be there for the kids. You can't even say that is not my child. Normally, no matter whatever you say, it is your child. Why walk out of a marriage or a relationship that you have built for years? Who walks out of marriage? Who gets out of marriage? You get out of a marriage to go in another relationship to another marriage. So you never get out. You only change it because of situation. But you can never get out of it. Whether you go back and date a man or a woman, or you become a lesbian or whatever, you still get out of one to the other. You know, I had an issue with a woman, my wife. And what happened was, a policeman came in. And what he says was, you all need to find a way to solve your relationship, or just let it go and walk out. And I stand there and I look at him, and he says to me, you know, this is my 4th marriage. And if it doesn't work, I move on and I keep going. You see, he have understand that when it doesn't work, you can walk away. And his partner standing beside him looks at him like, this is the advice you are telling them? Because in a way, he does not respect marriage or the commitment. It does not work because the sex is not good, then I'm walking away. It does not work because my wife changes, because she doesn't give me 10 kisses like she used to, I can walk away. But how about the commitment? I've committed myself into a marriage. And I commit myself because when you believe in something, you fight and you make it work. You do not walk away. A man left a woman and went to live with another man, with their child. And ending up that man that she went to see hated the child so much because that child keep crying or interrupting them. So he end up killing the child so he can spend time with the woman. He's so in love that he does not care or commit about everything that around the woman that is important too. You see, love is tricky. And one thing we have to know is that sometimes when we have pain, our brain lies to us and we believe in what is in our brain. But our heart tells us that we love that person. You see, God is great. And we always mention ourselves that we are Christian. And we believe that God can do everything in this world. With God, all things are possible. If you believe with God, all things are possible, that means with God, you can get out of certain relationship. And with God, you can make certain relationship work. When the person is willing to make it work. You see, a lot of us, learn from our mistakes. So when the person is committed to make it work and you feel like you are tired, think about the commitment you made, not the love, the commitment. Because it's like somebody promising you that, your best friend promising you that, oh, I'm going to be at your wedding. I'm going to be there to see you tomorrow, I promise. Your friend did not show up because of certain circumstances on the way. But sometimes because we were expecting that person so bad, we forget that maybe they missed the bus. Maybe whatever situation they're telling us that happened is real. We just know in our head that they did not show up. That is what matters. That is what we believe in. A man can promise you that they will never cheat, they will never abuse you. A woman can do the same thing, and then they end up doing it. Situations happens. But let me ask you a question. Have you ever drive your car and reach to an end road and gets out of your car and goes to the dealer and buy another one? Or you turn around to find the other way and to keep on going to where you are going? Marriage is a road that when you know it does not end. Relationship, you know that commitment, that it does not end. You will always find a way to make it work. I have one. We have situations. But in my soul, and God in heaven knows that I will do anything for my kids, not even for my happiness. For my kids to wake up every day and say that even we did not have food, but we were always happy because I was raised by my mom and my dad. Some people of us get into a situation that is not. But please stick with your commitment. Because the commitment, you commit to be together, stay together. I know it's not easy. But Donald Trump committed to his business. Huffy committed to his business. We go to clubs, and we go to club Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and just see how you're going to feel Monday. But these musicians commit themselves that they are in every club, sometimes 3-4 clubs in a night. It's commitment, and it gets them to where they want to get to. And when you commit, believe me, your marriage will work. Your relationship will work. Respect your partner. Be grateful and take a second and look at them and say to yourself, I am grateful, God, what you have given me. Don't let it walk away before you realize it. May God be with you, and whoever hears me, subscribe it and put a thumbs up. And I hope that if you are in any situation, God will hear your prayers to work things out for you.